Hello, it's Ash and welcome to my channel. I'm here to help you run better by helping you look after your body. I know that a lot of runners don't know what to do to help their body recover at the end of their runs, so they just kind of skip the stretch, and I'm here to say don't skip the stretch. I'll help you recover properly so that ultimately you can run better. So we're going to start on our hands and our knees. And we're going to just have a little bit of a wiggle in, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And I know that in some of my videos I'm not able to cover all of the muscles that we use, but I try to cover as much as possible, and I try to change and keep variety in the stretches to keep it nice and fresh for regular viewers, regular members of this community. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to open up through the arms and the shoulders to start and get a nice good stretch through there and a nice good stretch into the ribs as well. So we're going to bring the left hand up towards the sky and breathe in as we do that. Reach the fingertips up, open up through the ribs, and as we breathe out, we're going to start to bring this left hand into the gap between the right hand and right knee. We're going to start to bring the left shoulder into the floor on the left side of the head into the mat, create a space. And then make sure we feel safe in the neck, left side of the neck. And just push into the right hand a little bit to help that rotation into the ribs. And then from here, we're going to get a nice big inhale all the way up. So coming up, nice good inhale, open up into the sky. As you exhale, get that nice good stretch and rotation through the shoulders. You might get that stretch in the left shoulder as you reach the left hand away from the left hip, sorry. So you're really kind of stretching that left hand as far over to the right as you can. One more. Nice big inhale, coming up, open up the ribs as you exhale again, stretch the left hand as far away from that left side of the body as you comfortably can. Okay, and then just coming back up onto your hands and knees, have a little bit of a wiggle and adjust. And then from here we're going to open up the right arm. So again, inhale, right arm opens, same thing, thread the hand through the gap as you exhale. Rest the head and the neck softly into the mat, reach, let the head sink down, push into the left hand. To twist a little bit more, 2 more times, inhaling, nice good rotation up to the sky, exhaling, thread the hand through, a little bit of a pause as you reach, but just soften the neck, stretch the shoulder, 1 more, inhale, so nice good full torso and arm and shoulder twist as you exhale, come back down, getting into the neck as well, so an area that we sometimes neglect as runners, our upper body, or quite a lot to be fair. Come back to the hands and knees. Notice how that area feels. Notice from the ribs to the neck to the shoulders, maybe the lower back as well. And we're going to work into the lower back a little bit now. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to start to press your belly to the floor and your chin will come up and we arch the back. And take a breath in as we do that. As you breathe out, you're going to start to round through the back and carry on going, hips all the way in towards the heels, wherever you feel comfortable in the ankles and the knees. So feel safe in that area, give the shins a good squish. Start to bend the elbows and come forward with the hands, pressing the belly button towards the floor as you come up and we're into that nice, good, pressing the belly to the floor, and into that nice cow position. As you squeeze your breath out into your chest and round through your back and carry on going. Again, if you need to pause and you can't go hips to heels, just pause here. So just work within your comfort, but if you can, give them a good squish, give the shins a good stretch. Okay, and then coming forward, so you're breathing in as you come up and press the belly to the floor. Breathing out as you round through the back. A nice good stretch through the whole of the body, so from the toes all the way to the fingertips as you carry on doing this with your inhale and exhale. Everything's moving. Everything's getting a good squish. 1 more. Inhaling up, coming forwards. As you exhale, just again have a little bit of a reset. If you need to come off the wrists, give them a shake. Okay, and then from there we're going to get into the calf muscles. So we're going to step the left foot backwards, tuck the toes under and push through the heel. So push the heel backwards. Push into your hands to help that push a little bit. And then a really nice slow pulse. So stretch that calf and Achilles area. Push strongly away from the mat with your head and chest, and just keep breathing as you do that. So nice, good, slow pulse. How does that feel? Okay, and then we're just going to step that left foot in and notice the difference between the left and the right calf area. I'm going to step the right foot back. So the right toes Push through the right heel. Again, really push into the hands. Lift the head and chest. And a really slow pulse bounce to stretch and massage the area. Have a smile. And how was your run? Did it go as planned? Did you need to adjust something because of how your body felt or how your mind felt or how the weather was? If you did, that's normal. I'm going to bring that leg back in. We're going to go to the other side now. We're going to go back to the left foot steps out. We're going to get into like that IT band and then into the outer part of the hip and the piriformis and glute area. So from here, we're going to step that left foot across to the right side off the mat. So it's reaching over. So we're literally just kind of stepping it up and over, and we're pushing back through that back heel again, same thing. And now we're going to try and twist and look over that right shoulder to see the foot at the back. And that should open up that IT band, that hip area, that piriformis, all them muscles that come off the IT band. And then we're just going to, again, so it's active. We're actively trying to push our hands into the mat and twist and look over the shoulder. Take one more breath in. As you breathe out, come back through, slowly back through to the centre, back to kneeling. Again, have a wiggle. We're going to then step the right foot back into what was looked like that calf stretch, but then step the right foot over to the left side of the mat. Push back through that heel and then push into the hands to twist, opening up the right side of the body with the twist and looking over the left shoulder. Try and relax the left shoulder. Again, it's active, it's not a passive, so we're pushing into the hands, we're twisting, and we're pushing back into that heel. Should feel like it's opening up that right side of the abdominal area and down into the hip. One more breath in. As you breathe out, come back in. Get nice and slow, have a little wiggle. We're going to come onto your elbows and we're going to go into a half frog pose in a kind of sphinx pose as well, so it's like a mix of the two. Have a wiggle to get comfortable. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the left knee out nice and wide at about hip height and bring the left foot directly underneath the left knee. And then we're going to push into that left hip down into the floor as if we're pushing the left knee away. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to push the weight over, the weight of the torso, and push into the right hands, push over to the left. So push into the right hand and right elbow to push the weight of the body over to the left. It's deepen that stretch and then just release, come back to the centre. So push weight over to that left side, really push into that knee and push the hip down into the floor, then release it. Again, nice good stretch. Into that groin, one more time. And then just release and come back, bring that leg back in, notice that nice groin stretch, notice how that makes the groin just feel a little bit lighter, a little bit more free. We're going to step the right knee out to about hip height, the right foot comes underneath the right knee. Again, we're going to push into that left elbow, left hand to push the weight over to the right side, push that right knee out a little bit more and push the right hip down into the floor and then release. So pulse over slowly, a little bit of a push. And making sure we're breathing, so slowing your breathing down all the time, so trying to help the central nervous system rest and relax. Breathing is really important. One more time as we push over, and that will help our recovery massively. It will reduce our stress levels as well. So bring that right foot back in, have a little bit of a wiggle in the hips. We're going to go into the quad muscles as you find comfort in your forehead, your side of your head, your hands resting down. Just make sure your head feels comfortable. And we're going to pull the left foot into the left hip. And then we're going to slowly pulse with this now. Push the left hip down into the floor and pull the left foot into the hip, then release. Into the hip, then release. And keep massaging with that. Breathing as we do that. Smiling at the same time as well. As we've gone through this stretch, how is your body feeling? So let me know in the comments how your body feels at the end of this stretch and what run you did. Was it a short one today? Was it an easy one? Was it a run walk? Or maybe it was even a power walk. Some of you are power walking and using my videos. Some of you are using my videos for your ultra runs and your marathons. So we've got from walkers to ultra marathon runners. I do greatly appreciate every single one of you. So thank you for commenting. Just release that foot Notice the difference. Bring the right foot into the right hip. Massage with that again. Pull into the hip and then release. It's really nice to read all of your comments. Notice to see where you're from, what's going on in your running journey or your walking journey, how new you are to stretching or how much stretching you've done before. If you don't want to leave a comment, you can just simply put a thumbs up. That's a little thank you for the video. An extra thank you is obviously leaving a comment, and if you're not sure what to put, just put thanks for the video, Ash. And share the video with a running friend or family member. That's a really big thank you as well. And subscribe to the channel if you're not. So those are 3 ways that you can engage and thank me for watching my videos and stretching along with me. Release that foot. And then just notice how you feel. Well done for putting that time, energy and effort into your recovery. I hope you feel better. Thank you for stretching along with me. Enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you've got ahead of you.